nights. How do you kind of reset, you and the team reset mentally coming back home?
Yeah, I think we went up there. Obviously, we didn't get the results we wanted, and it's tough going down 2-0 in a series. But you got to win 4 games, and unfortunately for us, we didn't put our best foot forward. We played decent in waves, but we haven't really played our best. So it's on me to not have us prepared. But I think the guys, had good 2 days so far. Made a couple adjustments, and ultimately we got to choose to dig in or will be a quick exit.
What was the biggest thing for you that was lacking in the first 2 games that you guys were trying to focus on improving for the next 2?
I thought our compete in certain areas, getting to their net wasn't good enough. It's not going to be good enough to score in the playoffs. And then just our defending the rush, as far as not allowing them to skate pucks and enter our zone so easily. So, a few minor things we got to focus on, and then it's just a matter of do we choose to do it or not.
I know you've obviously faced Wheeling many times throughout the season, but what has been some challenges that they kind of present to you guys?
They're a fast team. They're skilled. They have a lot of really good players. They got a great goalie. They're well coached. Like they're first place for a reason. But at the same time, I have a lot of belief in our group. I have a lot of belief in our guys. We just haven't, for whatever reason, played our best. And you got to find a way to dig in and bring your best effort personally, and that often helps the team. And then obviously there's some things we can tweak as a group. But they're a good team. They weren't just going to come in and hand us any games. You got to go earn it, and we haven't earned any wins yet.
Being the home crowd, home ice, do really well at home. How do you feel? How excited is the team to kind of have that home playoff atmosphere? For sure. It's
awesome. We get a great atmosphere in here. Anytime we get people in here, it gets loud and there's a lot of passion behind it. You definitely feel the support. So for us, if that's the kick we need, great. But yeah, we're excited to get and play in front of the fans.
What has been the mentality? Obviously, you're in an unideal situation, but what is the mentality you've been trying to put on the guys despite being in the situation?
Dig in. There's so what? You lost 2 games. So what? You're down 2-0. The series is not over, but we haven't showed up. So for me, it's we got to bring it. Put your best foot forward. Leave it all out there. If you leave it all out there, you can put your head down at night. And unfortunately, right now, we haven't left it all out there, and we got to find a way to do that individually and as a team. That's all of us, myself, everybody. We got to find a way, and we just haven't done that yet.
Down 2-0 in the series, but back home on home ice. How does the team just reset mentally coming back home?
Yeah, I think it's just you got to take it one game at a time, always in a series. It's important to know where you are in the series and figure out how you got there, but I think if we take it one game at a time, the mountain doesn't feel as high to climb.
And obviously you faced Wheeling multiple times during the regular season, but what do you just have learned about that team that you're going to try to apply differently, adjust in Game 3?
Yeah, they're obviously a really talented team. They capitalize on their opportunities, so we just got to limit those chances around the net and be better in front of our net front.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, what is something that you guys struggled with in the first 2 games that you really need to adjust here heading down the stretch in these next 2 to 3 games at home?
Yeah, I think we're just giving them too many chances in front of our net front. We're leaving our goalies out to dry. So hopefully we can fix that and get a better start here at home.
What's kind of been the group's mentality? You guys coming out on the ice this morning, game tomorrow. Just kind of what is the mentality, the state of the team right now?
Yeah, it's good. We're upbeat. Obviously, we've been good at home this year, so hopefully we can feed off our crowd and take advantage of that home ice here for the next 3.
Yeah, the energy, home ice, home fans coming up to support you guys. Do you think you'll feed off of that?
Yeah, for sure. The fans are huge here. They're super important to us. We always want to put on a good show for them. We didn't do that on the road, so hopefully we'll do that at home here.
Finally, Miles, not your first rodeo in the playoffs. How much have you enjoyed getting back to the playoff atmosphere and getting those first 2 games under your belt with the team?
Yeah, it's been good. like it's a different. There's a different feel to it. Everything feels a little bit more important. Every shift you got to be dialed in. Obviously, we saw we laid off the gas a little and they score. So it's one of those things. When you go down in a series, you can't look at the whole series. You just got to take it game by game and see where you're at.
Hey everybody, it's me, TV Flyers Guy, and welcome to the Pride of Penn Playoff Report. I'm your host, TV Flyers Guy. Tonight the Reading Royals will be facing off with the Wheeling Gamblers in Game 3 of the North Division semifinals. When we last left off, the Reading Royals faced off against the Wheeling Gamblers last Friday night. Unfortunately, it was a double loss for the Reading Royals. It was a 5-1 loss. 5-1 loss to the Wheeling Gamblers. Alec Butcher got the only goal for the Reading Royals in the 5-1 loss to the Wheeling Gamblers. Reading goes back home for Game 3 tonight. Down to 2 games tonight in this series. Right now the Royals have their backs against the wall. But tonight's game is big, as tonight the Royals will have the home ice advantage against the Wheeling Gamblers. The whole city of Reading, they're going to be fired up for this game. And it's going to be a big game for the Reading Royals. The keys to winning tonight's game for the Royals: take advantage of the home ice. Feed off the energy of the crowd and the passion of the crowd. Those are the keys to getting a victory tonight. Reading just has to find a way to get back into the series. And Game 3 is their opportunity to get back into the series. With that being said, this has been the Pride of Penn Playoff Report. Let's go Royals! Let's keep the energy, and let's keep the passion going. As the Reading Royals will be facing off with the Wheeling Gamblers in Game 3 of the North Division semifinals.